so awkward sometimes. Oh god, maybe I should cut that out. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, or if you're new here, welcome. It's lovely to have you here. So today we're gonna use this palette, and that's the back of it. Hold on, let me try this again. Today we're gonna use this palette, which is the Natasha Denona Mini Star palette, and it's beautiful. It has such lovely colors to it. You can see it's fairly well loved as well. It has dips mostly. Well, I use them all, but it's easier to see the dips in the glitter shades. And it's such a lovely, lovely palette. I will mention it in the end as well because I just filmed my outro. But I will tell you now as well if you're interested after you watch this video, of course. I have already another tutorial with this palette where I used the darker gold and Cosmo, which is the bluey, tealy kind of shade. So if you want to see another variation, you will find it in the cards. But please watch this video first. And yeah, it's just gonna be a really nice, easy, simple tutorial, and sometimes it's just nice to keep it simple. But for now, I'm gonna go. Please keep on watching, and I will see you later. I'm so awkward sometimes. Oh god, maybe I should cut that out. So as usual, my eye is already primed. I used my Photo Focus Concealer from Wet n Wild, as always. And I mean, it's a really simple look, but we're gonna get started anyway. So first we're gonna use the shade, hold on, I always have trouble, the shade Earth. And I just use it on a Blank Canvas Cosmetics E42 brush, so something nice and fluffy to blend it into the crease. Get back in for a bit more. As you can see, it starts out as a really soft color, but it's really easy to build up. Then I'm swapping to a smaller brush, and this is the Morphe M506, and I'm gonna dip in the shade Attic, which is the dark brown, and it's quite pigmented, so you don't need a lot at all. And I'm gonna apply it right in the outer corner. And just to have a seamless blend, I will blend it a bit further in my crease, but not too far. And then to blend it properly, I will go back to the Blank Canvas Cosmetics brush and make sure that it's all nice and seamless, no harsh edges. And it blends so nicely and seamlessly together. But I'm gonna go back in again and build it up a little bit more. Use teeny tiny circular motions as well. And I love this palette because there are barely any fallouts. I mean, I did this eye as well after I've done my base. And if there was any, I could just use a brush and brush it away, but there was barely any at all. And I went a bit more out than with the other one, so I'm going to take my foundation brush and tap over the outer corner. I'm going to take the brush I use for powder and go over it. And I'm good. And there's an eyelash here. Okay. Go back in with the brush, make sure it's nice looking. For my lid shade, I'm gonna use a flat brush. For my lid shade, I'm gonna use a flat brush first, and this is the MAC. Again, I don't know which one it is, but it's just a really lovely flat brush. And I'm gonna dip it in the shade Bellatrix. And I do believe that these work better with your finger, but I like to put a base layer down just with a brush like this. And I do more of like a patting motion rather than swiping. And just press it on my lid. I can take my blank canvas brush and just swipe over it one last time. And I like to dip back in the lighter brown shade Earth, is it called? Yes. and go over this top bit one more time and just blend. And then I take my finger, any of them really, and just press it on the middle, and it just adds it a little extra, if it makes sense. And hold on, I feel like this line is a bit darker, so we can always correct that. That's alright. Sometimes it's easier to do both eyes at the same time. There we go. All corrected. And next, and this is truly almost the last step, I'm going to take a black liner. This is the Kat Von D tattoo liner, or I guess by now it's KVD Beauty, but I think this one, yeah, this one still says Kat Von D. And I'm going to draw a tiny flick, as you can see, but I'm only doing it to give it as a base to the Shadow Cosmo. And I will show it in the back of my hand. I already did it. Here it's on top of the Kat Von D liner, and there it's by itself. And it gives it such a nice base. I'm not sure it comes across on the camera, but it gives it a really nice shine, which in real life I can really tell. My camera is being a bit funny, so I'm not sure, but hello? You might be able to see it better here. It gives a bit of a greeny tint. I hope you can, but that's why I'm doing it anyway, because you can definitely see that by itself it's more brown. So give this a shake. Get a mirror and do a little flick. I don't feel right when you don't come home. I miss your body and I love you so. Baby I do, oh yeah. Okay, that took a lot longer than it was supposed to, and I'm not sure they're fully even. But never mind. As a next step, we're gonna go on the lower lash line just to make sure that this fully dries before I do anything else. And I'm gonna take the small flat brush we used before, just wipe it on the back of my hand and dip it in the shade Earthling. No, Earthling? No, Earth. Oh dear. And brush it on the lower lash line. Then I'm going to take a small brush, something that you could use for the brows or like a liner brush, and dip it in the dark brown shade and just use it on the outer corner. And then I went back in the flat brush, and I don't think it made any difference really, but because I did it on the other side, I want to do it on this side as well. I'm going to dip it in Cosmo and just blend it more in the outer corner as well, till about halfway in. And it didn't really do anything, but I wanted to do it, so I thought I might as well match out, you know, the two sides. Match out, match up, match up. And then we go back into this brush, and again, dip it in the shade Cosmo, and now we can go over that black liner. Makes this beautiful tealy kind of greeny color. It's beautiful. And now I have the tiniest bit of fallout, so I'm gonna go in with my powder brush and just push it away, and there's a little bit there that's stuck. Alright, there we go. Now, as a last step, I'm going to just apply a highlighter that I used on my face in the inner corner and in the brow bone, apply some mascara, and the results are in after that, as in like the look is done. So give me a sec. Before we move on, I wanted to let you know as well that if you want to see anything that I wear on my complexion, I'm going to include it all in the description box so you can see it for yourself. And that's it. We're done. So that's it, that's the finished look. Again, it's quite simple, but then again, it's a natural palette. My chair is so squeaky. When I want it to squeak on purpose, it doesn't do it. When I start talking, it does that. So there's only quite that many looks you can do with this palette. Now I have another video up with this palette, I think that I did short after I got this, or if it's like a Sephora haul try-on or something like that. So I'm gonna link it in the corner so you can check it out for yourself, and that should be a quite different look from this, where I used, hold on, let me open it. So where I used more of Cosmo and I used that gold color as well. It's super beautiful. I love this palette deeply. So if you want to see more looks, you can check that out. But this is it for today. So if you liked this video, please consider subscribing. It would mean so much to me. I would love you to join this little community that we have over here. I upload every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, and I have the occasional Saturday videos as well. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go now. I hope you have a lovely day. Please like, subscribe, ring the bell, and yeah, I'm gonna shut up now. Bye bye!